You're too Latina or you're too American and you don't really belong in like either community, and you're like, oh, why do I feel loved? Hi ladies, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Citlali and thank you for watching. Today's video is about the identity struggle that many young Latinos face growing up in the United States, as well as I offer my tips on how to overcome the struggle to finally just feel confident in who you are and your own identity. So if you are interested in this topic, if you've experienced it, or you're just curious, just keep watching. Anyone that knows me knows that I am a very, very proud first generation Mexican American, but that was not always the case. Growing up, I was very confused. Was I Latina? Was I American? When should I act Latina? When should I act American? It was a very confusing time, and I know I'm not the only one that struggled with this. A lot of my friends that are of Latin descent or first generation Americans don't really feel like you belong anywhere. You don't feel like you really have a specific community, you know? You're either too American for the Latinos or too Latino for the Americans. And it is very difficult, and you feel a sense of rejection from both communities. When I started to go through this, I started doing what I see a lot of other people do. I started mimicking the culture that was mostly presented to me through the media, and that is American culture. So with that, I started pushing away my Latin heritage. Examples of this included not really speaking Spanish unless it was at home or to relatives, not listening to Spanish music, not really showcasing my Latin traditions such as holidays and so on. Oh my God, I would not wear hoops at all. I would try to avoid it. Same thing goes for red lipstick. I mean, look at me now. I feel fabulous. And I know people that have gone through this as well. I have friends that have gone through this, and I know of others that when we start speaking about, you know, our struggles growing up and so on, because you don't feel a sense of representation, you mimic what is presented to you, and that happens to be American culture. And the result of that is that you start to conform yourself to these notions that the American media sets up. Looking back on all of this to me is mind-blowing, because I tried so hard to fit into a community, to just feel a sense of acceptance, when in reality, I didn't realize that I just needed to accept me, that I needed to accept that I wasn't just Latina and I wasn't just American. I was a beautiful blend of both of these, and that is something to be proud about. Never be ashamed to have all these different things make up your identity and make up who you are and make up your ideas and your notions and your morals. There's no reason why you have to pick. You should be excited and proud to embrace both cultures. Be proud of the fact that you can eat fresh made tamales made by your family on Christmas, or the fact that you can celebrate 4th of July. Be proud of the accent, or the fact that it takes your brain probably a few seconds or minutes for it to switch from English to Spanish. The interesting thing is that I guarantee you, the moment you start to do this, you will see that others follow in your footsteps, whether it's by them accepting who they are or by them just accepting who you are. So for those of you watching that struggled with this or continue to struggle with it, I hope my advice helps you. For those of you that can't relate to this, but have probably been on the other side where you are quick to label someone, think twice, let that person figure it out for themselves. On that note, I'm going to end this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the little bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. If you aren't already, follow me on social media so we can connect and all that good stuff. Until next time, remember to stay simply hermosa.